Well, hello, happy new year, everybody. Welcome back to A Coastal Thrifter. Today, I thought I would catch up because it's been a little while since I've been able to do any thrifting. Been busy, Christmas, New Year's, everything. And so today I'm here at the GoodWill. We're going to see what I can find. I'm not out to buy a lot of stuff because I really do have a lot of stuff left to list. And we'll just see what's in there. So right away when I walked in, I noticed this fabulous tumbler. This is very, very sparkly for Jen. So Jen, if you're out there, you need to go to the GoodWill in Fort Walton and get this tumbler. It was made by this girl, Chantel and Company. She did a very nice job, you guys. That was a high quality piece. Then I saw this Tervis and it looked like brand new, like it had barely, if ever, been used. And it was $2.99, so I put that in the cart. And I found these little single-serve storage unit things for my lunches. I'm also looking for a lot of athleisure right now, so I found these for myself. These are Victoria's Secret, and then I found this pair of Columbia. And there might be a tad roomy on me, but I don't really care. Just going to wear them to kick around town in and maybe do some walking. And I was just checking through the jeans and the pants to see if there was anything fancy that I had to have. And I saw these really nice, like brand new Levi's. And they're kind of like the shapewear Levi's. They have like the stretch in them. And so I thought those were not bad. Popped those in the cart. And look at these cute little Tommy Hilfigers. Can you guys see the little anchors on those? So cute. They're cropped. Not my style, but I just thought they were adorable. And then I picked up this nice resin cross. It's like a Celtic cross. I guess it would be considered a tabletop cross because it just sits there on the table. You don't have to hang it. And guys, look at these funky Maryland pants. I was trying to figure out what the brand was, but it was too faded. And it's just like Maryland on a $100 bill all over those pants. It's so wild. So fun. Okay, so I had to stop by the post office to mail something, and that brought me down to this side of the town. So I decided, why not stop by the Mission? So here at the Mission, I start out in the art department. I hardly ever check out their art. But they moved the whole store around recently, so it's right by the front door now. There's this really nice photograph. This is an original photograph, nicely done on canvas. There's the name of the artist signed on the back. Another beautiful photo of our beaches, but the canvas was a little stretched out. And then there's that somebody's pour project, and a rather not well done landscape. But behind it, this really caught my eye. I've had to pull this down and look at it a little bit closer. I thought at first it was an oil painting. It was so finely done. The detail was incredible. And there was a little smudge on it right there, a spot or something. And I was, looked like it was nicely framed on a good piece of canvas. These little birds, $12.99 they wanted for it. I don't even know what kind of birds those are. But then I realized it was airbrushed. I thought at first oil painting. And then there was this poor soulful guy. This was obviously somebody's art project. And I don't think that was a professional painting. But he was so soulful, funny looking guy. Right for the right type of house, kitschy house. Then I found this old Better Homes and Gardens book. They can go for a little bit depending on the publishing date on those. Not really great for resale, but just fun to look through. They're just a fun thing to have. I like Better Homes and Gardens, the cookbooks and everything. Some of those old Better Homes and Gardens cookbooks, the little plaid ones, can sell for a lot. And then there was this Create Beautiful book that I just thought was eye candy. Lots and lots of nice art projects and prompts and ideas in there. So I put that in the cart. Looking through the linens real quick. These pillows caught my eye. There was one comp online that was like super high price. It said custom pillow though. And obviously it's not a custom pillow because here's its match over at the Waterfront Mission. Anyhow, nice little butterfly on the front and the ladybug, but I ended up putting it back because I did notice there was a little rip on the back side. Here's a pretty little tapestry pillow, little girl, very small, not in the best shape. Sunflowers, also not in the best shape, kind of cheap. These two tapestry pillows, but I left those. And then I saw this and I was like, oh, I love you. You are perfect. Really nice shape. And I think it was $2.99. Not a bad price. $2 or $3.99. And then there was this little gem. Had to wiggle her out of there. So country, so shabby. There's a little smudge there from, it looks like tape or iron-on or something. I don't know how I'm going to get that out. I'm going to try, though, because this pillow is fabulous. It does look hand-piece to me. I don't think it's just a production China piece, but I might be wrong. I don't know. There's a lot of hand stitching on it, so I think somebody made that, seriously. Like, that wasn't China. Then I saw these little teddy bear pillow. These guys, I ended up Googling them, and they just weren't bringing enough to warrant the time and energy to list and photograph and eventually ship. And besides, bears, you can hang on to that stuff for a long time. Some of those take a long time to sell. Looking at all the Christmas, and they've got the Valentine's Day out now, but they're really starting to put Christmas away. There were a bunch of, bins up front of just all the Christmas stuff was just kind of piled into them. So they're obviously going to ship them off to a warehouse or something until next year. And then they'll probably roll it all out again. This was a lovely cross. It says, I will praise you or something on it. It's very heavy. It feels like stone almost. And I decided to leave it for somebody else. I couldn't see there was any brand name on it. Another cute little cross. That one's very lightweight. I thought it was probably aluminum. And this is like a little blue and white tile, but I couldn't really make out what it was. This cross was very nice. Little pottery cross. Obviously a production piece, but they wanted quite a bit for it. They wanted like $8 or $9 for that. So that one got left behind. Then I saw this adorable little girl here. I don't know. She's a piece of clay. Somebody handmade. Unfortunately, she is missing her hands and there's a big chip on her robe. But there was like this cool stamp insignia inside. She's obviously an art piece. This bell, I thought for a minute might be Lenox, but I didn't see any marking on it that would indicate that it was Lenox, and it was missing its ringer. Very lightweight. Tankard there. Margarita glasses, you do see these a lot. I think it's one of those things that people actually donate quite often because they do take up a lot of space on your shelf, those wide glasses. These were gorgeous. I really did think hard about those hand-blown glasses for a minute. They were $4.99 a piece. $5 a piece was a bit steep for me for resale. Those were plastic margarita glasses. We left those. And here is Aladdin's lamp. I do rub him for good luck. So far, I haven't won the lottery yet, you guys. But I did play for tomorrow night, so fingers crossed. And then I saw these. I couldn't tell if they were Blanco. I really don't know enough about Blanco. But they were asking $25 a piece for them, so they probably did Google them or look them up or something. Okay, guys, so let's unpack the haul. Some of this is stuff I've also thrifted earlier in the week, like this Happy Camper shirt here. I bought this. Most of the stuff I actually this time around bought for myself rather than for resale. But this is by Natural Life, which is a brand that I like. And I think it's just super cute. It's a nice little loose t-shirt. it's definitely my style. So there's that. And I got this really great leopard print cardigan. I guess I never know whether it's leopard or cheetah. It's supposed to be pretty hot. This is an old Walmart one from Time and Drew, but it was in really nice shape, and I picked that up. Also, those both came from Socks thrift store earlier in the week. And then unpacking what we got from the Mission was this fabulous Better Homes and Gardens garden book. Now, there's comps on eBay from anywhere from $10 to like $30 on this book, and I paid less than $2 for it, I think. My whole bill only came to like $6.50, $7 over there at the Mission, so just bearing that in mind. This one obviously has some water damage to it. It's got some age to it. The older they are, the more they're worth. This one is 1954 edition. So I don't know if that's when this one was actually printed, but that is the edition we're looking at here. And just like their cookbooks, some of these old reference books can bring a little bit of money, and they're fun to look through. So I'll look through it and then I'll probably let it go. I think they also make nice journals. Like for people that are into junk journaling, these are super cute. Would make a nice junk journal too. All right, so there's that. And then speaking of junk journaling, I used to really be into it. I haven't been into it as much lately. I really haven't done any in a while because thrifting took over. But this is a really nice book. I haven't looked up the comps on it yet. Create Beautiful. I might pop a comp in the end of the video here. But it's like a combination coloring book slash art journal book. You see there's all these really fun, colorful papers in the back, and then lots of nice pictures you can either color or do cutouts on and add to your journals. What a fun book. It's also got some inspiration stuff in it, project type stuff in it. So I saw this right away and I thought, yeah, I'm picking that up. And then you guys have all heard of Hygge, which is, I guess, the Danish art of happiness. And so that's how it's pronounced, Hygge. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I am part Danish, and somebody very near and dear to me is fully Danish. And I thought this was a fun book, just exploring the art of Hygge. Happiness, coziness, all of that stuff, So you can do the hashtag Hygge if you want to know more about Hygge. And there's all kinds of cute things. Go on Pinterest and type in Hygge. Of course, after you're done watching A Coastal Thrifter. All right, what else we get from the Mission? There was this adorable cat pillow. It's not any particular brand. I paid only $2.99 for it. It's a nice tapestry. This one's actually in really good shape. Like, I have to be more selective and more careful. There's maybe a little smudge here and there on it, but overall, this thing is in really good shape. It's got a few little pills and things. It needs to have a piece of tape run over it. But very nice, high quality little tapestry pillow. And the last cat tapestry pillow I had sold for like $18. So I don't know that I'll mark this one that high. I might look for comps on it as well. But I thought he was so cute. Look at his little bottle down there. And he's in front of the calendar, and there's a sailboat, and there's lots of books. It's very dark academia, really. It's got an academia vibe. So cute on that. And then I found this pillow. And I don't think this is Chinese quilt pillow. I think this was handmade. I think someone actually made this pillow. But I might be wrong. But I'm looking for signs on here. And I see like a lot of what looks to be hand stitching on it. And it's very nicely done. There is some smudge on it right here. It's, I don't know, it almost looks like a piece of tape got stuck on there, like maybe a piece of masking tape and there's some adhesive left stuck there. So I am not sure how I will go about trying to get that off. It could also be like fusible webbing. I don't know if you can see that little just tape spot right there. It's rough to the touch. And I almost didn't buy it because of that. But here we go. It's only $3.99, and it is just so cottagey and cute. I'm like, if I resell this, I'll just disclose it, I suppose, if I can't get it to come out. There's also like a little water stain on the back. I thought about maybe trying to pick it apart gently and washing the cover. It does look like there is some whip stitching along the edge here. Someone blind stitched that edge up, which makes me feel like this is a handmade piece by a crafter. Anyways, how pretty is that? It's just, I couldn't pass it up. It was too cute. What a lovely little cottagey pillow. All right, and then the Goodwill yielded a few things. I got these, as you saw in the video. I am now keto as of the 2nd of the month. I have gone full on keto, David and I gained like 20 pounds over the last 6 months. Part of that was because of a death that I had to endure, grieving process on that, and also being less active afterwards. And then also just holidays, eating lots of sweets and garbage. So I needed the little containers for my lunches, for prepping. I'm doing a lot of like cottage cheese and some sugar-free jellos and things like that. So these will be perfect. $1.99, can't beat that price. Always need stuff like this for packing salad dressings, and that'll be for my lunches. And then I found this Tervis. This is like almost perfect condition. I don't think it's ever been used. You can see the bottom is super clear. I mean, if it was used, it maybe only would have been used a time or two. $2.99. I know Tervis isn't like as popular as it used to be, that it still has a loyal following. And I actually have a few here around the house that I might lot up. I might sell them as a lot. So yeah, I'm still looking at nice, gently used Tervis. I've kind of moved on to using Yetis now because they do keep my ice all day. All right, there was this really nice Celtic style cross. It doesn't really have Celtic knotwork on it, but it looks kind of like it. And I might just go over it with a little more rub and buff and see if I can bring out some more of those gold highlights that are on there. It's a resin, it's a good weight. I did not peel the sticker off yet to see if there's a brand under there. It kind of feels like it could be Dem Daco, but I'm not sure. It's $2.99, and Easter's coming up, so we picked that up. And let's see. Oh, yeah, this cute little plate. Sorry. Only $1.99. Looks very old. I mean, look at that crazing. Look at that. That's gotta be freaking old, right? So if you come over here to the mark, it says York on it, which I'm assuming this is a British plate, but I can't really be sure. I can't quite make out what that says. If it says like late something, late planning, I don't know, Katie Long or K and Long, or anyhow, if you know that mark, if you're familiar with this mark, please leave me a message or something in the comments. Let me know, and I appreciate it. But just look how cute. It's got like these little almost heart-shaped leaves on there, and when I googled it, I think it came up Staffordshire pottery, like English bone china, Staffordshire or whatever. Anyhow, there's probably not a ton of resale value on it, but it was just one little lonely plate sitting there, and I thought I'd rescue it. Maybe someone's looking for this one plate for their pattern, and I can be the hero and provide the plate for them. I do like reuniting people with things that they need. Okay, and then finally, I thrifted a little bit of clothing for myself. I found this pair of Columbia pants. They were $5.99, which is, it's not exactly a bin price, let's be honest, But it is Columbia. They have a nice big thigh, which, I have giant thighs. So, and they're kind of a 3/4 length. So they'll be nice for the spring as we start getting into the warmer months. They are extra, extra large. So they'll probably be a little roomy in the butt, but sometimes I got to put up with roomy in the butt and hips just to get something that fits over my thunder thighs. And then I found these really nice Levi's. I think these will fit me right now. I don't think they're going to be too small for me. They are like in perfect condition. They just seem like they've never been worn. If they have, it's been very minimal. And they have, they're stretchy. They have this cute detail on the pocket. It says perfect shaping. They're size 20, which, Levi's run small. So I have found that, like, I wear a 16 in most things, but I have to size up in the Levi's. And then I paid $5.99 for these, which is, I think, a really good price. They maybe have a few little fold marks in them, but they have, they're not quite a flare. They're just a nice roomy leg. And I think these are going to look terrific on me. I almost washed them so I could wear them today. That's how badly I wanted to try these on, but I think they're going to have to wait till the next time Dave and I go out for a munch here in Fort Walton or Niceville area. All right, and let's see, I can't lose my receipts. Gotta keep those for demand. I need to start a new receipt folder for 2025. And then I found these. These are Victoria's Secret, and they are a nice pair of athleisure 3/4 length leggings also. And a lovely kind of a khaki camel color here. And I love that they have the phone pocket. It's hard to find leggings with the phone pocket at our thrifts because most of what we get donated, it's got the phone pocket on both sides, which is so nice. So these will be great for my walks, for my days when I'm kind of running around and doing a lot of stuff. And it might include a little workout or a little walk around the neighborhood for exercise. And then I can just throw a nice baggy sweater over them and go about the rest of my day. I like, that's what I'm talking about, athleisure. So I'm looking for a few pieces like that. I already have a few pieces, and I'm trying to just be more active this year. I do try to walk a couple times a week, and I might add some strength training in soon. So anyways, that's it. Thank you guys for hanging out with me again. I'm glad I was able to get a video out to you this week. I hope everybody had a wonderful New Year's. I hope everybody was safe. Definitely our prayers and thoughts are going to all the folks in New Orleans that were affected by that horrible attack. And being down here on the Gulf Coast, it really hit close to home. There are a lot of people in our community who have friends and family in New Orleans, and everybody was kind of on, tenter pegs. We were all, everybody was anxious, waiting to hear if their loved ones were okay after that attack. So anyhow, hopefully 2025 will not be as dramatic as it started out. But I wish you guys all the best and happy, prosperous, lucky 2025. Bye.